Hey, what's going on everyone? Kyle Willkom here. I am the founder of teachingyoumoney.com, and today we're talking all about how to save money on your car insurance. Thinking you could save more money on your car insurance each month? You are in the right place. You've seen the commercials, you know some of the taglines. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more. Are you in good hands? Liberty, liberty, liberty. You get the idea. You probably also get pieces of mail from them all the time. Car insurance companies really want your business, and they're spending a fortune every year to get it. Geico spends about $1.6 billion, yes, that's billion with a B, every single year on advertising. Progressive is also over the $1 billion spent mark. These companies are willing to pay a lot of money for your attention, but why? Car insurance companies want to make money off of you. That's why I'm here to help you out. It's pretty simple. They want you to sign up for an insurance plan and pay them every single month to feel the sense of security that comes with having the right insurance. They also hope you never get into an accident because then they never have to give you anything in return. Does that seem fair? You pay them every single month, and if you never crash your vehicle, they never have to give you anything at all. Unfortunately, that's just how the system works. You need to have insurance to drive a vehicle. We're not going to be able to change the system like this overnight just because we think insurance companies are taking our money. So what can we do to save money on car insurance? First and foremost, don't drive a car. I know, this has less to do with the insurance aspect, but that's the way I think. If money is getting sucked from your account, why not go to the source? Some things to consider when looking at the decision to own a car. Number one, do you live in a city with great public transit? Some cities like New York cost a fortune just to find parking for your car. And at the end of the day, you're probably walking or taking the subway about 90% of the time. So the other 10% you could take rideshare or Uber or Lyft and never have to think about parking, gas, upkeep, or insurance. So take a look at your current city or your current situation and see if you could spend less by using public transit or rideshares. Number two, you need to decide if it's really worth it. Let's say you purchase a car for $25,000. You take out a loan and agree to pay it off in 5 years, and you're usually paying on average about 3.11% in interest. So this makes your monthly payment about $450 a month over the next 5 years. So stick with me on this. You fill your gas tank every 2 weeks, which costs about $30 per time. So on average, you're taking your total for gas up to about $60 per month. You then get your insurance, which is going to cost another $250 a month. Now you need to pay for parking. Let's say your apartment building charges $100 per month for parking. Your car is now costing you $860 per month. And keep in mind, your car is decreasing in value every time you take it out for a drive. So with your car insurance, with your monthly payment, your gas, and your parking, you're paying $860 per month, which comes out to $10,320 per year. So now let's say you decide to walk or take public transit or rideshare services. You would have to spend $28.66 to be precise every single day in a 30-day month to spend $860 in transportation. Could you take a bus to work for $2? Could you take a subway for $1.50? Would it be possible for you to take an Uber or Lyft to and from work every day for $8 each day? These activities would keep you way below that $28 mark with a lot of room to spare. So if on certain days you went over, you wouldn't even have to worry about it. These are questions you probably should be asking yourself before diving into that decision of owning a car. And the other key piece of this is if you end up having to fix something on your car that doesn't have to do with an accident, that money is coming out of your pocket. You are in charge of the $60 oil change every 3 months. You are in charge of getting new tires every few years. You are in charge of changing dirty air filters and dead batteries. So maybe the convenience of having a car is worth it to you, but you may be better off financially staying away from owning a vehicle altogether. The next thing we need to look at is not getting ripped off. Just like you might search for a good deal when shopping for clothes online, you can do the same thing when shopping for car insurance. The goal here is to be patient and get the best deal you can. Car insurance is a fixed expense, meaning you will pay the same amount for your insurance every single month. If you get a great deal on your insurance, you will be saving yourself money every single month without any extra effort. This is the type of saving that I believe in. Do more upfront to set yourself up for success. Then relax and enjoy the benefits of your effort as your money adds up over time. When people tell you to shop around for a great deal on car insurance, this is what they mean. First, go to the top insurance sites and type in all your information to get an online quote. I'd recommend the top 5, which are Geico, Progressive, State Farm, Allstate, and Liberty Mutual. Write down the price and coverage of each quote, compare the quotes, and make the best decision. Again, this takes a bit of work up front to get quotes from 5 different companies, but it will be worth it over time as you might save hundreds of dollars each month just because of your due diligence. And the last thing I'd recommend is improve your credit. While a credit score simply shows how good you are at paying off debt, the sad truth of it is that it is necessary when trying to get the best rates on things like insurance. Your credit score will affect your insurance costs. Some financial experts like Dave Ramsey or Anthony O'Neill will tell you that you don't need a credit score at all. It would be nice if this were true. In our current society, this is yet another example of a time when your credit score will have an impact on what you get approved for. In this case, an insurance policy that costs you less money. Keep your credit score up, and you can do this by 1, making all loan payments on time. 2, keeping a smaller number of credit cards and don't apply for more if you don't need them. And 3, do your best to keep your balances well below your credit limits. I recommend using a credit card. I don't think you have to pay for everything in cash. I don't think you need to go totally old school with how you pay for everything or set up your budget. But I do believe that you need to set up automatic payments so it is fully paid off each and every month. I dive deeper into that in other blogs and videos, so we're not gonna go too deep into that right now. These are just a few things to consider when looking for car insurance. And once you are saving a lot more money because you're paying less for insurance, you might wanna come back to the Teaching You Money YouTube channel or teachingyoumoney.com because we have a lot of blogs and videos about how to save and start investing that extra money. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any other tips or tricks on saving money on car insurance, leave them in the comments below. I love to read them and hear from you. As always, if you did find this helpful, be sure to subscribe to the Teaching You Money YouTube channel or sign up for our weekly newsletter. I'm Kyle Willkom. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for tuning in.